Yo, what's up, them boys, man? I had to come to y'all with a couple news articles today, man. It's other shit like that. It's other shit. Y'all see this? El Paso Everywhere is getting a movie, bruh. Now, I don't know if y'all know El Paso Everywhere. The big came out last year in 2023. It's like Max Payne, but the dude is a little more schizophrenic. He's a little bit kind of crazy and shit like that. And instead of you trying to chase your girl Mona and she eventually get murdered, you know what I'm saying? Your girl is like schizophrenic and crazy and shit like that. It looks like it. I'm kind of surprised by that. I might stream a little bit of the game later on today and shit like that. Go check that out, Knee High TV on TikTok and shit like that, Twitch. But yeah, it's cool to see that the movie. Let me read some of the article. The movie is slated to star the Book of Clarence and Atlanta star Lakeith Stanfield. As the movie, hold on, mama. As the titular James Savage, addicted to his ex-girlfriend, was hell-bent on destroying his world. The ex just happens to be Janet, the Dracula. Stanfield is also expected to produce alongside Colin Stark and Lorenzo Di Bonaventure. As mentioned before, like I was saying, you play as Savage, harkens back to the days of Max Payne. Are y'all excited for this? Basically, I wanted y'all to see it and shit like that. If y'all really like Max Payne and shit like that, this is like a cinematic one. It's real cinematic. You killing them demons and shit like that, and how it's shot is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's one of them low budgets too. It's an indie game studio that made that, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, you should go check that out. Let's see what else I was gonna get into. Another article I had for you guys. It was something else I had seen. Oh yeah, this Assassin's Creed thing. What is this? Details on Assassin's Creed Hex are few and far between. Affiliate series that the game will be different from the past entries developed by Ubisoft Montreal. From the game's official tease, we know that it's set to lean heavily into witchcraft. When they tease this game? Did they tease this game already? Inside Gaming understands that the game is still relatively early stages and expected to release in 2026 on the Infinity platform. Is that the Infinity bullshit? Assassin's Creed Infinity? Oh. The live service they got. Damn. They're still working on this? Because wasn't this Jade game supposed to come out? Assassin's Creed Jade? Did that come out already? What was that? A phone game and shit like that? Hex. When they released this last year, I don't remember them dropping this shit. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. No wonder no one remembers dropping that shit. It's just the logo with the forest and the trees. While details on her abilities. Hold on. Hex is poised to have a single female protagonist, currently named Elsa, who has some supernatural abilities. You know, probably with the egg and Abstergo and shit like that. Well, details on her abilities are unclear. Footage sent to Insider Gaming under the condition that it doesn't go public. Elsa is seemingly hunted by 16th century German soldiers. Images of the soldiers look like here. You know, we'll go look at that too. See what all these articles are pitching and shit like that. The gorgeously effective foot soldier of the 16th century. They're gonna look like this. Okay, they're gonna be fancy. This is gonna be like Renaissance era type shit. It's gonna kind of harken back to Assassin's Creed 2 with some of the colors and shit like that. What are they doing here? And uses a spell to possess a nearby cat. The player then controls the cat and uses it to distract the soldiers by knocking over a glass bottle, which smashes on the ground. So she's like, her powers are like she can like transform into like different things, or like she can teleport into them with like her mind or some shit like that. Is that what's going on? No more. The Abstergo elements are gonna be the gameplay of Inside Gaming depicts a dark and gloomy setting in the cobbled streets of the city. Well, I don't know. Wait, sources outline that the plan to have a fear system in the game inspired by the Assassin's Creed Syndicate Jack the Ripper DLC. The DLC was okay. I mean, if y'all played some of it, it was pretty good. It was like a little decent extension to the story mode, but I don't think it was anything like too crazy, too roundabout. that is like, oh, we need to probably make a game out that shit, but we'll see. While these early details on the game, it's not hard to see why Mark Alex Cole described the title as a different type of game. I mean, yeah, you're gonna be transforming and turn into different things and shit like that. So how do you feel about that? I mean, yeah, it seems like the Assassin's Creed series is not gonna do back to that parkour and shit like that. And if they do, it's gonna probably be a little bit watered down, and they're gonna have more elements in there. Probably you can fly as a bird and you can fly as a cat, maybe a dog. You know what I'm saying? To interact with these felons and shit like that. Are they gonna have hidden blades? 16th century? Is that even before? Nah, that's not before Origins. I don't think. That's not before Origins. I mean, so we'll see. I mean, I don't know. Ubisoft. We could just go on a whole tangent, bro. Like, they just been fucking flopping, bro. Damn. And they used to be a good company too. It's just like, I don't know. Ever since that Watch Dogs debacle, man, The Division. It's been like a bad 10 years, bro. How I used to be a fan. I grew up with these games. I grew up playing Ubisoft games. I grew up as a fan of the company, bro. I used to play Prince of Persia's and shit like that. Ugh, I fucking love Assassin's Creed, bro. 1 and 2. And they just... they don't make no games no more, bro. They don't make no good games, bro. They don't make no good games. And when they do, they don't really fucking push for it. Like Immortals Phoenix Rising, you know, it was a decent game, you know what I'm saying? It was a little decent and shit like that. It wasn't like, oh, this game is gonna bring us out the mud, but it was a little fun romp and shit like that. People, oh, it's like Zelda. Yes, Zelda. Yes, guys, you want a cookie for noticing yes, it's like Zelda. It has its own story and narratives and gameplay things, which kind of made it dope. I'm not gonna lie. It looked visually impressive, but they have to backpedal and go milk the rest of this Assassin's Creed. Oh my god. Watch Dogs series is dead and burned, it's claimed. A known leaker, Jonathan, has claimed that they believe Watch Dogs series is dead and burned, possibly due to the poor performance of Legion. I mean, Legion was god-awful. I mean, they went from a swaggy character in Watch Dogs 2. You know what I'm saying? Watch Dogs 1, a lot of people didn't really like Aiden Pierce, which is, I can understand that, you know what I'm saying? But it was still, it was compy. Most people were a lot more upset because they showed a lot of features and Ubisoft was dialed that bit back, bro. We might be going a little too crazy. And for them doing that, they really lost reputations with the fans. Like, a really bad... They got a really bad reputation for doing that. I mean, and other companies have done things, you know, similar in nature, but Ubisoft, ever since that day, they showed The Division on there and Watch Dogs, and they fucked it up. After that, niggas have not been trusting them. Niggas have not been trusting them. No, not at all. That new Star Wars that's coming out, I think it's gonna look good. I think the gameplay is gonna be good. People see that price, they are upset, and I'm pretty sure games come out at that price have been coming out like that for the past 2 or 3 years. At least the collector's editions, the special editions. Shit, I remember even Black Ops 2, like when they would have the collector's editions of stuff. I mean, but those back then you would get the physical box. I remember you would get the loot box and shit like that, the care package that you would get and shit like that. You would actually get the stuff. Now you're getting some DLC skins that cost $20 more and shit like that. I never participated in buying skins. I always thought that was crazy, but I have seen the price of them go from $5 to $20. Remember, you could be in a PlayStation 3 store and you could buy the little avatar in person for your thing. 58 cents for an icon. Remember that? 58 cents for an icon, you know, that you could buy your little clothes. It was cents. Now they have the balls to be like, yo, 20 a piece for whatever we make. So yeah, I know this was a little rant video and shit like that. I just wanted to talk and really talk about the movie El Paso coming out, because I feel like that's going to be good. Hopefully Lakeith don't mess that up, because, you know, he's good in some of these things. That character might play well for the movie, because he's kind of like dry but immersed and excited about being in the thing. So we'll see.